Hi everyone, welcome to the Workgroup Serving Benchmarking Tool Contributors Sync. Today is July 31st. Let's start going over the agenda. If you have topics, please add to the open topics list below. Okay, you can start with the new issue triage. Yeah, it looks like a few more people are trying out the tool, and there's a lot of things that's being reported, which is good to see. We can go from the top.
Yeah, so this is just something that I ran into about an hour ago. When you set Google managed to true, there's just a missing forward slash in the URL. It's an easy one-line fix.
Okay. Now are you going to send out the fix for this, Brendan?
Yeah, I'll do that later today.
Okay. Yeah, let's remove it from the queue. And we have add input YAML copy to report directory.
Yeah, I've found rerunning it many times. I'll change the config file and it doesn't get saved anywhere. So I think optionally adding this would be nice. I think perhaps defaulting to doing this is probably correct anyways, because the config YAML that you specify is a subset of what actually gets created due to the defaulting.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think this will be useful. Can move from needs triage. Are you planning to take this up anytime soon, Jason, or are you looking for someone else to contribute?
I think let's mark this as good first issue, and if I get to it in the next couple of weeks, I will do that.
Sounds good. Okay, let's go back. Container doesn't send report to standard out.
It's one our directions say that it does, but the logger change removed this, I believe. So I think it was true before the logger got added.
Okay. Are we writing the log somewhere when we are running from the container now? Or you just get no output at all until the benchmarking is done and we produce a report?
I think this is for the report. So yeah, you see the logger output, but not the report output.
Not the report. Okay. Makes sense. If it's a report, then maybe we can just update the documentation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It probably is still nice for people one-off running the Docker container to get the report output, because otherwise you do have to specify persistent storage, either volume or bucket.
Yeah. Since we have multiple files, I'm wondering, yeah, but we can still probably print out all of it, I guess, right?
And print under a flag or something.
Okay, makes sense. I'll remove it from triage list as well, and I'll see if whoever created the bug can send a change out for it. Minimize container image size. I think here they are basically saying just removing this is reducing the container size from 1.2 gigs to 750 megabytes. I think they sent out a PR for this too.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why the difference is though. Right, if pip is already installed, or it's actually the apt-get update pulling in new updates or packages.
It's also possible that they're building this from a directory that has a lot of other stuff in it. If copy dot workspace got updated.
Yeah,
I think we can add a Docker ignore file.
agree. So this one maybe, but the change itself seems safe, right? Or does anyone have any concerns?
Oh, the change is good.
Okay, and I'll remove the needs trash label, and yeah, if Sachin or someone wants to review,
Yeah, I'll
okay,
try it out. Yeah.
do that. Okay, getting back here, generating streaming requests not supported for chat API.
Yeah, a little bit of context around this one. This is something that I stubbed just because there wasn't enough time to implement.
Makes sense. We also had other issue with sending the chat template over, right?
If I remember, so, yeah.
Yeah. Then this one probably we can backlog for now, unless people are really asking for it. I don't know if there is any priority label here. I'll just do backlog. Support open source traces in data and load generators. I think this one we reviewed last time, right? This is good to add. And I think Aishwarya wanted to take this up, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it would be good to start with like an initial well-known format that we can support, then have some abstraction to specify different formats based on which one people are running. Explicit timeout to be set on requests. I think we briefly looked at this last time. I think we have the failure counts. If we can fail early when enough requests fail, it would be good to not wait until everything is done and for the report to include all the failures.
Yeah, this is still in my backlog.
Makes sense. In terms of ETA, when do you think you can take this up, Brendan?
Likely next week, but if not, I'll give you an early heads up.
Okay. Yeah, for now, I'll assign this to you. So this is the sweeps one that we talked about last time. I think we probably need to break this into a few specific things. Yeah, let me see if I can create some smaller issues so people can take that up. Jason, are you looking into any of these right now, or
Yeah, I'm prototyping the request rate sweeps.
okay, this one? Yeah, I'd say it would be good to create a separate issue for that and then refer to it here.
Yeah, I'll add that.
Okay, thank you. So this is the ask for cost per million tokens. Yeah, this is something that would be good to have. Anyone has cycles to take this up, or should we backlog for now? Maybe we can take it as part of the next 0.2 release. I'll say priority importance zone. Yeah, so the model scope, I think we decided to mainly add a loading model or tokenizer from a local directory. So once that is available, Aishwarya, we can check with we can check on the issue to see if that is sufficient.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, let me go over the open PRs. I think we discussed the Dockerfile one. I opened a PR to add Brendan and Jason as reviewers. Sachin or Chen, when you have some time, please take a look. We have like mainly approvers now and no one in the reviewers list. So it would be good to have more people be able to LGTM instead of having just one or two people do all the approvals. This one, Brendan.
Yeah, for this one, when you're installing Inference Per via the Helm chart, there's two config.yamls that get included in the container. One of them is the default config.yaml at the root of the repo, and the other one is populated from the config map. And we're pointing to the default one. We should be pointing to the config map one.
So this is only for the Kubernetes job YAML, right? Otherwise,
Right,
it's
yeah.
looking at the local one from the repo, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that seems a simple enough change. Can get this merged. Okay, defer inference API data agent worker process, Jason.
Yeah. So right now, the load generator worker 0 populates a request queue with the actual request data for all different data set types. This change for random and synthetic and shared prefix data sets allows the retrieval of the request data to be processed by the worker process instead of worker 0. This allows actually up to like 10K or 20K QPS on a big enough machine, which is helpful for some use cases. So shared GPT is not included in this change. The load generator still has the old path available to send the request data through. And that trade-off is because shared GPT takes about a minute for dataset pre-processing and only 6 seconds in its current stream mode. And the current stream mode is still able to achieve like over like 200 QPS pretty easily, which is good for most cases, I would say, with shared GPT. The follow-up work item would be having a better dataset pre-processing if high QPS is needed with shared GPT. This also updates the num worker is equal to num CPU and the default worker max concurrency to 100. Because I've found in practice that with this change, both of those are good.
Okay. Yeah, this one I think looks like a good change to make overall, right? Especially we had some issues with concurrency before, so if it simplifies that, I think it makes sense. Yeah, mainly if you can add some information on how you tested this, / if there is any impact to the previous behavior at all, I think that would be good.
Yeah, I will follow up with more like a low QPS shared GPT with the new defaults.
Okay. And we probably also need to add some tests, at least against like a mock server eventually. So we can make sure people don't, we don't cause any regressions, right? After all the improvements that we have been making. I'll create a separate issue for that. Yeah, once you add some additional info, Jason, I think can review.
Sounds good.
Chen, do you want to talk about the pip package?
Oh, yes. So I think I got both tokens set up. I just need to update the test release workflow to test it. And I don't know if I can test it on my branch, but if I need your help to merge it first, I will let you know.
Okay, sounds good. And thanks for creating the accounts for this. Hopefully that should streamline future changes.
Yeah, I will share both tokens on our document as well. You have access.
Okay, sounds good. And support for running inference perf offline. I think we discussed this last time. Um, Anything to add to that, Aishwarya?
Nothing. So I've made the change. And yeah, I actually saw. Okay, I did not check this comment. Let me take a look. I also saw like a few validation errors in other files. So I fixed them, and like I think there are a few like little more complex changes that need to be done. So I'll take it up after this.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I reviewed the change overall. It looks good to me. I just had a question about specifying the model path, but otherwise, yeah, this should be good to merge. All right, I think that's all our open PRs. Since we have 5 minutes, let's switch to open topics. Chen, do you want to talk about it? I saw both of our benchmarking talks got accepted.
Yeah. So what's our plan? Yeah, this is like a 1 hour 30 minutes tutorial. So we got 5 speakers. At least I think almost like each of us will have 15 to 20 minutes to present. And definitely I think we can discuss how to coordinate, but I would like to hear like on your side what kind of content you are going to cover. Or will you have a demo?
Yeah, I will follow up with the demo, but I think LLMD with the inference perf harness is going to be what we cover.
Got it. Then we expected because inference the was using. I haven't followed up with them for a while, but AMD was using FMPerf library to deploy different jobs, right? Does that mean we need to get it merged long before we start recording the demo?
Yes, they made some changes to the LMD benchmark harness. So now they're allowing inference perf and other harnesses to be directly be called from the LMD benchmarking script. So I
Okay.
think we have some of the changes needed there to be able to do this already. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. Sounds good then.
Okay, so the AI is for Jason to do LMD demo, right? Sorry about any background noise from my
Yeah.
side.
That sounds good.
Okay, cool. I think the other talk on inference perf, Sachin and Brendan are going to do also got accepted. Anything to add to that, Sachin or Brendan? What the plan is here?
Nothing on my end yet. I still have to do some reading and
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, once you have something, yeah, feel free to share in this forum so people can take a look and provide any feedback as well. Okay, that covers most of our topics for the day. Anything else from anyone? Okay, not. We'll see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.